like the social justice, like people incarcerated.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine, man, JC, he's been in prison for like donkey years, like 20 years, and he didn't even hurt anybody. But just because he had he had a couple of scratches in his record, and then this became a news story.
Yeah.
He gave him 25 years, and he's on year 17.
So why do you think it would not be a good idea to give everyone $1 million?
Because at the end of the day, I think it'd just create too much riffraff. Because, like, you give me $1 million, yeah, I'm going to probably invest, I'm investing in this company, I'm going to do this and that. But you get it.
You would, most people not, yeah.
Yeah, most people going to be like,
You remember this Dave Chappelle skit where, like, his character won, like, won the real lottery?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's sitting on the fucking corner, like gambling it off, and, like, 3 days later, it's all gone.
Like, you're going to have people in the casino, you're going to have, like, like, people, going off the deep end, in the dope hole. We don't.
Isn't there a stat that like everyone who wins the lottery, like 98% of them are like poor within 2 years?
Yeah, yeah.
The story I remember was like there's some family in Kentucky they won the real lottery, right?
Yeah, yeah.
These jokers, like, they live on a farm, rural farm.
Right.
They buy Ferraris, nice cars. They didn't pave the roads.
Yeah.
So rocks fucked all the cars up.
Right, right.
Cars fucking ruined.
Yeah. So if you give everybody $1 million, they definitely gonna have to take some type of like financial literacy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like walk them through it because people naturally used to being broke.
It just gets me when people say this. Usually say Elon Musk or somebody rich. If you gave $1 million to everyone in the world, you still have like all this $1 billion, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but think of the second, third order effects, right? Now, of course, I would be the last one to say, don't do it because, like, then you get people against you, like, damn it, Jason, you're fucking, you're against the man, whatever, But, man, like, this, you got to think of it, right? Like, or maybe not $1 million, maybe, like, phase it out. Like, I get 250, my son gets 250, or my grandson gets 250, right? I don't know, right?
Right, right.
But it's like simplistic thinking sometimes doesn't do anyone any good.
Right, right. Just break it down. You're right. I mean, $1 million can help a lot of people, though. Like, people will get creative. People will start digging back and really thinking about their dreams and aspirations, and not just the rat race. They'll start thinking, and the world may be a lot better with creative things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy times we live in.
Yeah, yeah, it's different.
So what's the plan as for, like, talk about the business model? Yeah. So how do you do this, right? Like, do you have like of course I guess you work 9 to 5 for your regular job.
Yeah.
And so do you working, you're coming like 5 in the morning to 9 in the morning or 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. just like get it in when you can get it in?
Yeah, I get it. Like, it really depends. Like, if I can't sleep and then something just pops me up at 4 a.m., I'll go work a couple hours and then take a little nap and then go to work. Or if I come home, take a little nap. Naps are the thing when you work a 9 to 5. Like, by the time you go there and you're grinding all day, you're pretty tired versus, and then the age factor, the older you get, the more rest you need. Yeah. Yeah.
So the people work for, how do you keep them engaged and like align with your vision and values?
I mean, I just let them know, like, if you want to work for the coolest fucking black girl in the country, we doing something different. My name's not Dave. I don't have a T-shirt, a white T-shirt or whatnot. I'm completely different. And I think, like, one of my workers, he's been with me for like 2.5 years. He's not here in the States, but I mean, he's loyal. I mean, it could be 3 a.m. and he's like, what you need? Like, what's going on? Like, how fast do you need it? So I just keep him engaged, let him know, like, this is real. It's a real problem. It's a hard problem, but it's a fixable problem. That's my mindset.
So thinking way in the future, is your plan like this do this forever, or does plan like try to get acquired, or?
I think do it as long as it. I'm not gonna say forever, but if it ever were to be acquired, they would have to really understand what we created and keep that going. Not just like, oh, I'm gonna take this from you and we're gonna like make it what we want it to be. Nah, I'll hold on to it till I'm an old lady.
Okay. Think what else? So you're based in the Seattle area. So how do you you're based on African American in your community right now?
Right.
How do you know it'll be time to expand to other communities?
I mean, once we gain that traction, my goal is to get involved with the HBCUs. Like I mentioned earlier, the Northwest FinTech, they're with the credit unions. So we just want to keep the momentum going and just really see how far we get with this particular subset. I mean, there's no doubt, Jason, that this could really go beyond just these couple of groups that I created because, like I said, it's community is one piece, but fun, like finance, as I mentioned earlier, is boring. And if we can create a way for it to be more interesting, engaging, kind of like, like Duolingo, Wall Street Bets, Robinhood, all like mashing up together to create an immersive
And
space.
it's planning like have some kind of app that people just go on the app and like do investing and stuff.
Yeah, I think we'll stay in that space, app. But I don't know. I think in the future it could turn into something completely different.
Is there such thing as someone being too early to learn about finance? Like, someone 5, 6, 4, 7 learn about it?
I mean, I think it should be a part of the curriculum. I mean, I might be being a little too ambitious, but I think We Invest Kids is something that could be brought to the forefront at some point once we get the initial project off the ground. Because the behavior starts when you're a kid. My little one, she asks me questions, when I'm working. She's like, Ridge, you on your boss moves over there? What you doing? And then I have a chart up and she'll get kind of curious.
Yeah.
She's like, what's that? And I think that's something we can really benefit from.
So you might be able to tell us this because of all the SEC stuff, whatever it's called. But like, is there like a hot stock right now that people should be like, okay, let me invest my life savings in here?
I mean, I'm not licensed to give financial advice. I know if you want me to give you a stock that I like,
yeah.
we're not telling
Which one you like?
not telling y'all to go do that. Yeah. But I like Aurora Technology.
Is that the ring thing?
No, Aurora Technology is autonomous trucks.
Okay, I didn't know. I know about them.
So they basically are creating a system where the semi truck can drive itself.
Okay, I know about the driver's trucks. Yeah, I didn't know it was that. Yeah.
And I think that can definitely take off. And unfortunately, it's been in the news, and my heart goes out to the family and people involved in that situation in Texas where the driver fell asleep. Yeah. I mean, that's a problem, right? And if they can create something that. Even though truck drivers,
I mean that's ethical dilemma, right? Like you make everything robotic to save lives, but then you're basically like wiping out 250,000 jobs, which have second, third effects. Right. I definitely don't think you can do it like that, right? You have to do some kind of like phase plan. I don't know.
Yeah. And I think it'd be cool for them to okay, let's not let this be autonomous all the time. Or say, for instance, if you have a way to know if the driver is kind of losing or kind of like a backup autonomous system.
But then with that, you have an autonomous system. Yeah. So I'm gonna pay this driver the same amount to fucking chill out. No. Hell no.
Corporate America.
Yeah,
we go just kick them out the cab.
No, we're not doing that shit.
Yeah, you're right. And unfortunately, they don't.
And like one thing, like AI, I don't think people in America realize how fast it's coming. Right? It's like it's fucking coming. Right? Yeah. It's like Phone said. I had a guest. He said it's not coming. It's fucking here.
It's here, and it's a real thing. And like certain jobs will get phased out in a sense. But I think you got to think about it. You got to kind of be like, you got to have your intuition blinkers on too. Yeah. Like you have this job. You might be doing something like customer service. But, on the weekend, you could definitely figure out how AI impacts customer service.
This one's like fucking crazy, right? I don't know, AI cut stuff out. All the experts like, hey, AI's coming. Yeah. It can do all the blue-collar jobs. But it's actually doing the fucking reverse. Yeah. If AI can't do the plumber job, it's all these minor decisions you have to do, right? Yeah. But you're fucking on the desk, do Excel spreadsheets, you're gone.
You're out. Like
I've said on the podcast, if you're a junior developer out of college, you're fucked.
You're done.
Lovable took your job.
Software engineer.
Cursor took your job. You're junior developer. Yeah, I want to see you wasted 4 years of life, but man, the golden ticket you thought you had, AI took that, right? Yeah. I just think it's so ironic how that kind of switch, right? AI's coming, it's gonna take all the migrant jobs, all the farmer jobs, all this blue collar shit. No, it's taking off the white collar jobs.
Yeah, and taking them out quick.
Yeah, we're so quickly.
Quick, and those are the jobs that we're get marginalized out of.
Like companies like Microsoft, Google, these big companies, they're laying off people left and right. Yeah. Like I know the CEO for Amazon, I think Andy Jassy, the memo of his people got leaked. Hey, pretty much half you get replaced by AI within 5 years.
Yeah. It's and even in customer service, like you call, you want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, but it's AI agents.
Yeah, AI agents. You can't even really tell the difference now because
no.
Like, dang,
the images and stuff.
Yeah, like that's a real person.
So this one thing I did think was messed up. So I know the CEO Amazon, he put out, hey, AI is going to take all your jobs, right?
Yeah.
And the next day he sent a mail to all the people like, if you don't move back to Seattle, you lose your job. But you just said I'm gonna lose my job in a year anyway. Right. So why am I move?
Yeah, what's the point?
If I move from like Florida to Seattle,
yeah.
and you just tell you I'm gonna get fired, like make it make sense.